So the question I put out, I saw this result and I asked on social media time predictions, and they were all over the place. Some people saying world record. I said, I don't know if you know quite how fast the world record is, but a lot of people were saying PB, which I think you'd assume she's going to get a PB. I'm really interested in how she approaches the race. Does she do the same strategy that she did in Paris where she went out that hard? Is it something she's working on long term? I would guess they dial that back a little bit, but I would expect, weather permitting, a win here from her. Thomas, though, has run well in the quarter historically, so this is actually
recently
a good test. Yeah, and you got Lena Irby-Jackson in there, Kendall Ellis. So I would guess 49 low for Sydney, but I don't know. I guess it would just depend on the strategy that she chooses to employ.
I think we see a world lead from Sydney. I think she runs in the 48s. I think this is a race where we actually see someone going hard. And I think Sydney goes hard here. I think Gabby Thomas has a fun, 49 mid type performance. And then we're thinking, hey, should Gabby abandon the 2 and focus on the 4? Maybe have that type of conversation. Gabby should not do that. Gabby should focus on the 2 because I think she's had a low key, I think she's gonna medal in the 2. It's the way she's running. So
Gabby?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's looking good.
So you're
there.
not gonna move her to the 4?
No.
Okay, good.
But I ranked her in the 4 right now because she's run 49 seconds. Not that many women are running 49 seconds.
I agree.
So, but I think Gabby's going to push Sydney. I think Sydney's going to run the race better. And by better, I mean not go out in 45-second pace.
More restrained.
Restrained, more consistent. And she's like, all right, first one out of the system. I'm ready to run normal. And I think a normal Sydney can still run 48 high in a second race of a season. I think she eventually will be able to run 47 seconds, but in June, I think she runs 48
So
high.
right now, you think she's going to run
48 high.
48 high in this race?
Yes.
And what do you have Thomas at?
49 mid.
49 mid. I mean, that would be quite the response from Sydney.
It would.
After Paris. But it all depends on what you think of that Paris race. A lot of people are like, oh, okay. The strategy, how much time do you think the strategy cost her? And I think a lot, obviously, because when you go out in 45-second pace, that last 200 starts to feel real tough. And you also have Paulina running you down as well too. So, yeah, this will be interesting. I guess. I mean, we're not going to see a 400 hurdle race from her before USA's. So this could be 400 all the way through, which is something I thought would be a possibility, and then maybe setting up for the double in 2024. But we won't get that far ahead of ourselves. We'll just figure out Saturday what we're going to see. So you're expecting something big.
I think world lead.
Yeah, I think 40. I'll still say 49 mid to 49 low. I don't think we'll see sub 49. However, feels weird to go against Sydney after we were in the anything is possible era just a couple months ago. So I don't want to abandon that all the way.